Sup guys, hope you're doing well. This is Pax with paxperry.com. So I wanted to talk to you guys kind of about how I fixed or helped my depression. This kind of started when I began working in the porn industry, and this was in like late 2019. And there's various videos that I've done about my experiences in the industry. But it's interesting because when I started the industry shortly after, I started taking supplements and things more specifically like kratom. Now, I had not really done like too much research on it at the time, and I was taking a little bit too much when I started because I didn't know. I didn't do the research on it. But my brother actually introduced this stuff to me, and he was like, I think it'll help you, because my past like self was just this like unmotivated, depressed, very irritable, full of anxiety. That's how I felt like on a daily basis, and I do feel like that sometimes too. Obviously, this stuff didn't cure me by any means, but it really helped. And I say that with like just complete confidence. I haven't really talked about this before because I was waiting to just get more experience on it and more research on it. Now I've been taking kratom for about 4, maybe 5 years now. I don't remember. It's been since like 2020, so I guess, yeah, that's 4 years. 4 years of experience on kratom, and I've watched other YouTubers and done all the Reddit research and done all the research that I possibly could about kratom, because there really wasn't that much information about this herb, substance, thing, whatever you want to call it. I'm not claiming to be a pro at it, but I do have enough experience to where I know what my dosage should be and what it takes to feel good and not overdo it, because it can definitely be overdone. A lot of people that I see in person or read about online, I know quite a few people that do take kratom, but some people, you always get that response of like, oh, fuck this shit, it didn't help me at all. I felt like shit. That's usually because he took too much. Another thing is the vendor too. I have a discount link on the place that I get my kratom from if you want to check out the description of this video. But the vendor matters, but there's like some companies that really just won't tell you what they put in the kratom. And that sucks because I want to know what's in it. So after having a couple years of experience, I've tried most vendors, not all of them obviously, but I've tried a lot of them, and there's a huge like inconsistency of how it makes me feel and how it makes me feel long term, because I've been taking this stuff nearly every day now, not for that entire 4 or 5 years, but I've been taking it when I need it, of course, but I cap myself at like a maximum threshold, so I won't take any more than 13 grams per day. I feel like, at least in my personal opinion, if you take more than that every day and you do that for a long term, you're gonna have a problem. Now there's people that say that they take like 20 or 30 grams a day, and that's fine. Those people, obviously, you know, whatever works for you. I'm not saying that that's not like, my dose isn't like the overall like best dosage, but that's just what worked for me. But there's a huge influx of quality, and that quality makes you feel a certain way, because I don't know what they put in it. But yeah, I get off track, like I always do. Back to the depression story. So I started the industry in late 2019, and before that, I went to like multiple doctors to try to fix my depression. So I did like multiple blood tests, and went to literally everyone, and went to like behavioral therapy. I like searched for months and months and months, because I had a problem, like a serious problem. And that problem was, I don't really know how to describe it. It was just, my life was hell, like every day. And so I would constantly be searching for what can I do, what can I take, what kind of people can I hang around to try to fix this shit, because this was like crippling depression. And I had these suicidal thoughts. I didn't act on anything. I didn't I didn't do anything serious, but these thoughts would cross my mind more than multiple times a day. This was before I got in the porn industry. I would just be constantly searching on dating sites for people, and at the time I wasn't in a relationship, but I thought a relationship could and would fix my problems. And long story short, that didn't fix my problems. I think that a lot of people struggle with things like mental health, and a lot of people struggle with things like this where you're just so uncomfortable. And I was definitely uncomfortable for a really long time. It wasn't until I started just hardcore working, like everything I could find, that these symptoms kind of lowered. And obviously Kratom helped me, but I didn't want to be completely reliant on, oh, this is like the only thing that helps me. It's kind of like coffee, but a way stronger. Not like coffee, nothing like that, but it's a lot stronger. But anyways, I've struggled with a lot of this mental health disturbances, and it sucks. It really does suck. But one of my uncles, he was search and rescue, and he was one day he went out to try to go help someone that needed rescued, and he went out with 3 people on somewhere probably around 16,000 feet. This was in Colorado, but he had some issues with his wife, and he triggered an avalanche on purpose, and he died from the avalanche. And that was like the most horrifying story that I heard of in my family. But it wasn't until I started working a lot more, going to the gym, and just working on myself, working on my body, working on trying to figure out like what I wanted to do for the rest of my life. And I still kind of feel like that sometimes, where I'm not really sure what I want to do, because I do a lot of different things. I have a labor job. I do OnlyFans. I do coaching. I do affiliate marketing. I have all these social media channels that I put content out on. But I enjoy it. I do enjoy it, but I'm not really like 100% sure I don't think anyone's really 100% sure like what they want to do forever. You just got to do what makes you happy and makes money, hopefully. But if you're struggling with these mental health problems, like, I feel you. It fucking sucks. And I hope maybe this video could help someone feel better. Maybe some of my workouts, training advice can help someone feel a little bit better, or save someone, or help someone get to better health. That's really been my goal, like, forever, is to just help other people. Not exactly knowing how to do that on like a scale, or knowing how to do that in like a quantitative measure, because I don't have other people that really work for me. It's just me, myself, and computer editing skills and website building stuff. That's pretty much what I do. And then I collab with people occasionally, but yeah, the porn industry has really helped me kind of like open my mind, as weird as that sounds. Whenever I started Corbin Fisher, and got into meeting all these people and meeting these different people, I learned a lot. I learned a lot of different skills and different things that I could talk about. And talking to the camera like right now is kind of like one of those things where it kind of helps me get things off my chest, because I'm a very like non-talkative person usually. Kratom being one of the things that helped me be more talkative and like kind of express my feelings and my thoughts and ideas and methods and stuff like that. But yeah, if you're going through a hard time, like, I feel you. Life is full of so many difficulties. Life is full of so many challenges and so many things that can really just drain you. It sucks, I know. But yeah, I hope this video helps. I don't know if it helps, but I really hope so. Hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. And if you want to check out anything I was associated with, go to paxberry.com, link in the description, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Another thing is, I've seen friends and people like revert to drugs and revert to hardcore drugs. It's sad. It's so sad to see that, and it's like I want to help them somehow. Like, if only I could help them, then it would make their life better. That would be very fulfilling. That would be very, very uplifting. And I hope that people listening to this, I hope you got something out of this message.